Alejandro Garnacho to Villa. What are you doing, Aston Villa? What are you doing, Unai Emery? As good of a manager you are, as winning of a team as you are, how are you going to turn this brother around? He's literally like a parasite entering your club, is what people are saying. I believe he's actually got quality and talent. I think he's fast. I think he's got a finish on him. Not the worst stats in the world. He just needs the right environment. Don't get me wrong, his character's not the best, and when things are bad, they're very bad. But if you can get the best out of him, you will be able to hurt teams, especially on the left-hand side. He's just not good at breaking teams down. He's good at countering. And that's why he was so horrid at Chelsea. And also United towards the end. I also heard that he was telling the manager what to do with tactics. So the manager, Ruben Amorim, I know it's Ruben Amorim doesn't know ball, but he was telling the manager how to do his job, which is scary for Aston Villa. But this deal has happened because of the Morgan Rogers deal. Morgan Rogers, as we know, has moved 117 million to Chelsea Football Club. Do I think that is a smart buy? Possibly. Do I think it's worth it? Hell no. Is Anderson worth it? Hell no. But Morgan Rogers could be good, especially playing on the left-hand side. He didn't have the greatest World Cup because Tuchel was playing him in right wing. He didn't really give him any starts. Anthony Gordon was starting over him. Rashford's decent, I'll give him that, but Anthony Gordon, no way. And also, Madueke was starting, so we don't know what Tuchel's doing. But we'll be able to see what Morgan Rogers is about at Chelsea, especially playing one game a week. He did mention Chelsea are the biggest club in London, so that was a bit of a dig. Maybe he supports Chelsea. But he may be able to grow with fast attacking football and dictate and change games, especially where he will be the star man. Because of financial fair play, these clubs are doing trade swaps like we used to do in FIFA. And apparently it balances the book. And Garnacho is going on a loan now, but eventually he'll be moving on a permanent deal. So it is dodgy business, dodgy stuff going on there. Garnacho could be a good signing, but Unai Emery's got to work magic. Morgan Rogers losing their best player. Will they be able to get Champions League football again? I don't think so. I don't think Garnacho is the guy to get them there. They're going to need stronger troops on the front lines. They're going to need better signings. But like you know, they are stuffed and riddled with financial fair play, so they can't spend too much money as well. So Aston Villa is going to be an interesting one. I think they'll turn out like Newcastle, because Newcastle didn't even have major FFP, but they're losing all their players too, man. Newcastle look like they're in a shambles. They could be in a relegation battle. It's worrying for them, I'm not going to lie. But Aston Villa should be able to attract top footballers because of Unai Emery, and also because they're in the Champions League. So I don't know what they're doing. But because they can't spend, they can't get any good players.